Hey there, so in this video I want to talk to you about the sales heat map in your chart section of BuyBotPro. Now, I cannot emphasize enough how useful and how fantastic this feature really is, so let me show you exactly what I mean. Let's dive right into it. Let's scroll down to our chart section. So underneath our main chart here we've got the sales heat map. Now this is basically a summarized visual representation of how hot an item has been selling, how popular it is, sort of all rolled into one. We can toggle on or off whether or not we want to see the sales heat map at all using this button here. But I'd definitely recommend keeping that turned on. And this works like the temperature on a weather forecast. So the redder this bar is, the better. So we can see here where it's got those white strips, it wasn't selling that great at all. It was having a slow sale period. Where it's a bit more orangey, that's where it's doing okay, it's picking back up. Then we've got the red, which is the colour that we want to see. This is where the item is selling pretty good. And where we've got strips like this, where it's more burgundy coloured verging on black, that's when the item had a period of really intense sales. Now, all this information we can see here is also reflected in the main chart, so I'll show you that just quickly. Most noticeably, you can see that reflected in the BSR line. So where we can see it was, quite popular around this area, that's where it's red. But recently, it's dipped. It's fallen down that BSR quite a bit. And we can see that reflected in here where it's a bit more orangey. So let's put all those back on. And we can view this information over different time periods as well. So over the last 7 days, so we can see it's been a bit slow, but now it's doing okay. It's picking back up. Over the last 30 days, 90 days, 180, 360, and for all time, so since the item was first listed on Amazon. Now, this can be really handy if we go into 360. So this is the course of a year, basically, over the last 12 months. We can gauge from this if the item is a seasonal product. So as you may well be aware, a lot of items sell pretty well around Christmas. So we can check for things like this here. So if we look at this Christmas period, let's say it's from October to December, it did okay. That's not bad at all. But we can see its most popular period was from July to September. That's where the most red is on this whole sales heat map bar. So we might want to aim to buy this item around this time. Also, if we have items that have got similar counterparts, so in this instance we've got this Lego Stormtrooper helmet. If we go here, we've got Lego Darth Vader. They're both quite similar. To help us decide which one to go for, which one's selling better, let's come down to the sales heat map here. We can see on the Darth Vader one, there is a lot more red, loads more red on this one. So in this instance, we may want to go with this product, so it can help us with our buying decisions as well. So that is the sales heat map. I hope you can see how useful this feature is, and I'll see you in the next video.